I'm Scotty Rock.
And I'm Nate Danger.
Today we're talking about...
What?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. We're just a couple of old dudes with opinions that don't really matter.
Today it's talking about Billy Idol's new EP.
Billy Idol. Scotty, you turned me on to this EP, the Cage EP.
Wow.
Tell me, how did you find it?
Well, I went down the Billy Idol rabbit hole about a year ago, hey, and I was checking out some of his back catalog because he was always kind of badass. And his first band, Gen X, had Dancing with Myself and a couple of punk classics. You know, they kind of bridged that punk to 80s stuff that he did. And then he went solo as an 80s guy, threw on some synthy drums.
Rebel Yell.
Rebel Yell cranked up the guitars and had that like loud guitar drum machine. He's always been a punk rocker, you know?
Yeah.
And if you listen to the 80s stuff, there's some good tracks on each album. It was a little too maybe mainstream for me a little bit at that period of my life. But
yeah.
So anyways, he puts out a album on his comeback. It's like 2014, and it's all like just downstroke punk rock, and it was awesome. I was like, what is going on with Billy Idol? How does a legacy artist with that much fame and sort of a sound redefine himself as like an original punk rock guy? Check out that album. I think Kings and Queens or something it's called. And since then, he put out a couple of EPs. He put out an EP with Butch Walker.
Oh my God.
Who's awesome.
Love Butch Walker. Marvelous 3.
Marvelous 3.
Unreal.
South Gang.
South Gang.
He's the guitar player in South Gang.
South Gang. There's a name I haven't heard for a long time.
We'll touch on that one.
What was their album? Tainted Angel?
That was Tainted Angel, and
Yeah.
then the second album, and they got dropped. He put out Marvelous 3. He did like Floyd's Funk Revival, which was in between that, which was a really great. And then he just became like producer for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong producer.
Yeah.
Great songwriter.
Great songwriter for
Phenomenal.
sure. So anyways, he hooked up with Billy Idol, put out an EP. Billy Idol was like, I'm loving where this direction is going. The Cage EP.
That's his latest
his
release.
Latest release.
2022. Okay. I didn't know about it. Just found out about it. I'm talking. When did you send that to me? 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago. I'm like, check this out. Billy Idol, he's got like this low-voiced old man punk rock.
Old man punk rock? That's going to be trending.
Oh, man. I love that album because, the songs are so great. His voice has so much character and badassery.
Badassery.
And it's like just a 4-song EP.
4 songs. Opening track.
Yeah,
The Cage.
The Cage. It's a great, strong rock punk kind of vibe.
If you pull it up on Apple Music, it's got a star beside it, so it means it's good.
Yeah. What was your favorite track on that EP? Yeah.
Running from the Ghost. This is a track that, to me, has really, really grown on me. I love how it starts. It's really mellow, it's slow, and then kind of takes a complete 180.
180, yeah, for sure.
And the guitar riff that comes in over top of these power chords, it's like, it sounds almost orchestral. Is that the word?
Cinematic, orchestral.
Yeah, but then you've got this killer guitar riff that comes in.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, it reminds me of something like Anastasia from Slash and Miles Kennedy.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that feel like Avenged Sevenfold does a lot with those guitar
What's
parts.
that song, Hail to the King?
Hail to the King.
Oh, that's great.
Great song.
That's a great tune. Billy Idol could like still pump out the tunes. What's the third track on the album?
Rebel Like You.
Saw you out there in the front row, screaming back at me.
That's a good tune.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rebel Like You, that would be, as far as I think, probably the single. I don't know if he released a single off this. Do you know?
I didn't even look.
We're stuck up here in Canada. We don't know a whole lot. I know it hasn't been played on any of our local rock stations, but I can tell you that if there was a single, I think that would be the track that probably would have got released.
Yeah, 100%.
Great overall song. Really pumps up.
It's just great.
Solid.
And what's the last track on the album?
Miss Nobody.
Nobody's. So this was the song that was written by Butch Walker with Billy Idol. I think might have been left over from the previous EP, which he did produce, I'm assuming. Anyways, long story short, Billy Idol still got it.
Totally got it.
Oh man, I was surprised that...
Did he ever lose it?
Did he ever lose it? Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
the other question. Did he?
Maybe.
Maybe around Cyberpunk that came out. If you got... Does anyone check
This
out
got
Cyberpunk?
me excited though to check
I
it
know.
out.
This got me excited for like later day Billy Idol. He's still badass. He's more punk rock than he's ever been.
Let's talk about it. He's going on tour, right? He's
Going
got
on
a
tour.
whole new tour coming. I think it's a North American tour.
Yep.
And he's making a stop here in our hometown.
And we're
which is
going.
super cool. So, yay to Billy Idol.
Keep on giving her, bud. I mean, I'm really impressed with the new tunes, and I can't wait to hear more. You know? what I mean?
Yes. Old guys still got it.
Yeah. What's the deal?
Doesn't matter. Age is just a number.
Can't ever like outrun the rock. You know what I mean? Like
Can't outrun the rock. I like that.
I like that too. Yeah. I think it's great that like these old guys, like my dad's like 73. You know what I mean? And he's definitely.
That's what I always tell my parents.
Yeah.
Hey, these guys are still killing it.
Put on a wig and pick up a guitar, Dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Living it all the way. Time to fly, hit the sky like a motherfucker, pushing it day by day. Let me in,
Danger. Okay, you gotta check out Cyberpunk because it's probably one of the best and the worst albums I've ever listened to.